Today's quiz is brought to you by Dash, who's having a lovely sniff. So, it's multiple choice. Do feel free to have a guess. Put your answer in the comments. So, let's imagine you've got a reactive dog, reacts to other dogs. You're having a walk, minding your own business, and you see another dog coming. You can feel your dog. You know that thing they do when they go really stiff and they start to growl, and you think to yourself, hang on, they're going to have a reaction. It's pretty inevitable. What should you do? Should you, A, ask your dog for a sit and feed them loads of treats? Should you, B, turn around and try to make as much space between you and the other dog as possible? Or should you, C, say a firm, sharp no, so your dog knows that that kind of growling isn't really acceptable? So write your answers in the comments. And the correct answer is B. So you should turn around, try and make as much space as you possibly can. The thing with getting your dog to just sit there is you're taking away the power from them. So if you think the growling response that you're hearing, quite often it's about fear and anxiety. And by getting them to sit down, you're taking away their ability to move away or to have any kind of control over what happens next. And a lot of dogs, most dogs I'd say in that situation, probably wouldn't take the treats anyway, and they'd be far too anxious. So that's not really going to be great, and your dog's not going to learn anything once they've had that reaction. If you said C, the firm no, again, we're talking about a dog that's fearful and anxious. So shouting at it is just in the end going to make things a whole heap worse. It's not going to make anything any better at all. We might get the behaviour to stop, but we'd just be suppressing that behaviour. The behaviour that you're seeing is driven by an emotion, and just shouting at the dog does nothing to address how the dog's feeling, which is, to be honest with you, the most important thing. So what do? We do B. We make as much space as we possibly can. So if you see any dogs that are free roaming, and if one's unsure of the other, you'll notice all they do is move away from each other. And that's really what your dog wants to do at this stage. The reason that they're growling is because we've got them on a lead, so we take that option away from them. So what we're going to do is we are going to increase their trust in us by creating the space for them and moving away with them, creating as much space as we possibly can. Are we rewarding them for that behaviour? Well, no. Again, come back to the fact the behaviour is driven by an emotion, and you can't reward an emotion. It's like if you stuck me on the edge of a cliff with a sheer 200-metre drop and fed me cake. Would it make me like it? No, it wouldn't make me like it at all, because I'm blooming scared. And our dogs are exactly the same. So, B. Now, I would love for you to follow our channel, and there's going to be loads more dog behaviour quizzes coming right up.